Hi all, welcome back to more Space Engineers. And today, I'll show you what I've been doing, because it started out as a small project off camera and turned into a large project off camera. So, I basically got tied up in working on the mobile base, and we'll bring you up to date on that. As you can see, the interior mining setup that I have, we've now got 156k of processed iron, and I don't know if I'm still running more, because I was doing a little bit earlier. So, yeah, we got like about another grand sitting there between everything, so not too bad, right? Now, I need to set up another one of those. I don't know if I'm going to set it up at the uranium point, but I may set it up at magnesium, and I'm definitely going to set up small bases like this at some of the other resource points, mainly because of the fact that then I have everything I need right there. And basically what I'll do is just have the little cargo ship, well, the mobile base right around, link up and empty the contents of the bases and bring it back to wherever my central base is going to be. I still want to move my main base over to the lake area, because I need to put in basically a launch station. So, without further ado, let me show you what we've done to the beast of a mobile base. As you can see, we do have a connector there, but we will get into the upper portion of this shortly. I went ahead and replaced the entire undercarriage with the heavy armor blocks. Now, this is only a single layer of heavy armor, and then we have regular armor up above. I did this because of the fact that with the ground-based vehicles, I'm finding that I'm grinding on things. So, I'm grinding the chassis of the vehicle against the ground. And so I wanted to make sure that we weren't, causing excessive damage when we didn't need to, at least not to the vehicle. So we went ahead and armored that up. We've got all of this in. As you can see, I extended the walls out a little bit. And, yeah. So I basically styled it kind of loosely after, like the old Humvees, at least for the chassis design on it. I did have to take the turret up one layer so I could seal it. So this thing is actually environmentally sealed. So you can pressurize the cockpit. I do have vents in there as well. And because it does have an oxygen generator, but currently no oxygen tank, you would be able to have it process your ice as well. So this is something that you'll be able to use even on alien planets, not necessarily the Earth-like planets. And then what we did here is we raised this platform up a little bit, put the turret up here. And as you can see, I did an offset on this just to make it a little bit more visually interesting. I'm still trying to decide on whether or not I'm going to take this block out, but we'll see. So yeah, we did end up sealing the whole thing up. We've got a connector on here now so that this ties into the system. In order to get this over here, we basically just took the old vertical that used to be over there. It used to be an elbow. We took the elbow out, put a conveyor in, ran it straight through to a conveyor here to keep that area sealed. On this side, we did lose the seal on the building because we had to remove the window here. There's just nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. What I could do is, if I really want to seal this off, is I put a couple of conveyor blocks in, and then or put a conveyor block here as well, and then put in just a couple of the regular armor blocks. Actually, one armor block right here. Take this out and put a block in, and we would be able to basically seal the entire place up again. But I'm not that worried about it because this is a Earth-like planet. There's no other players in here because it is a single-player game, or I should say it's a single-player save. So I'm not really worried about base security because there's nothing in the game that can get in there. Even when we turn on the hounds and or spiders, the spiders morph through the walls anyway, so it's like, yeah, whatever. But I did go ahead and close off a good portion of the antenna space, simply because of the fact that it's, those things are expensive to put in. And I don't want a random meteor taking it out in one shot. This way it takes 2 random meteors to do it. And I have noticed that now that I've added all of the weight to the chassis of the vehicle, it does handle much better. Now, we're not done with it yet. Let's get in here. I still need to get the medical room up and running. For that, I need to get some silver. All of our generators are online now. We have the working vent here. This is our refinery. I put an assembler in. So we have an assembler on the other side of the refinery. It's actually tied into the oxygen generator, which is in the back left corner. Yeah, back left corner. So it's kitty corner from where we're standing right now. And yeah, so everything's piped together. This is complete, made in survival mode. Everything's working, so it is survival ready. And then we do have the ability to close and seal the door. Now, one of the things that I would probably do if I was going to use this on an actual alien planet is I would probably put a conveyor block here with the air vent facing that wall, and then we would have the air tank over here. So that way, if you were on, say, like the alien planet where it has a light atmosphere, you could turn your air systems on to extract air from the atmosphere. And you could basically store that in your tank, so when you're depressurizing from opening and closing the doors, it's basically just going to recapture the air eventually anyway. If you leave it as a closed system, where you just basically pressurize the room once, have it suck all the air out, generally I usually do that like 2 or 3 times, or about half the tank, whichever's makes more sense. And then that way, if I depressurize for some reason, like if the ship takes damage and we lose the atmosphere, we don't lose all of it, and we have more there to fall back on if we need it. So, but yeah, so that is where we are currently. Show you this thing from third person. It's an ugly little critter, but it seems to work fairly well. So, how much? We've got 18 hours because we're tied into the base. Let's go ahead. We're going to turn that off. You are supposed to be off. Thank you. There we go. There it is. Okay. So, yeah, let's see how she handles. This is really her maiden trip out since we've gotten everything sealed up and everything. So let's. I probably should have closed the door. All right. And so, as you can see, there is a decent amount of visibility, but you are kind of blind on the right or the left side, mainly because of the fact that in order to seal this thing, we had to bring the front of the craft out. I should say the front of the rover out, mainly just because we needed the extra block in order to get around some of the piping and stuff that we had put into place. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to head over to, that should be our silver mine over there, right? Yeah. So we're going to head over to our silver mine area. We're going to go do some mining, pick up some supplies, and we'll bring it back, unload it. Now, one of the things that I do like about this is that it will actually process in transit. So, because we do have a full refinery and assembler on here, so we could even start crafting up supplies while we're in motion, which is part of the point of having the whole idea of the mobile base. So, as you can see, we got a pretty good clip going here. You are going way faster than you're supposed to be. We are supposed to have you limited so that you do not go this fast. Alright, so... Oh, this is going to hurt. Told you. Alright. How much damage did that do to the front of the ship? Absolutely none. Nice. Alright, so what we're trying to do is I'm trying to get her to not bounce around at 200 kilometers an hour here. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and throw our brake on and see where she comes to rest. Because we're only about 75 meters away, I'm not that worried about it. We are far enough away from home base that we should be okay from pretty much everything except a ridiculously off-target meteor. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. Now, I did leave this cargo container access point open. As you can see, it is somewhat shielded, so if we do have stuff coming in, say maybe like light weapons fire, so if you were on like a PvP server or something, I would probably upgrade this to all heavy armor. But you are out of line of sight here, so if you need it to, it does offer some form of cover. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead, let's go ahead, hit our mine, and I'm going to go grab some resource, and we will be right back. And we're back really briefly. I've just thrown like 2k of nickel into this thing. I just want to show you what's going on here because, you know, our home base is 2k over that way. As you can see, the turrets are doing its job to help defend this place. Nice. So yeah, I would say that this is a functioning design. So, now that that has been resolved, I will probably add a couple of more turrets to it. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is actually build in maybe a turret station over there. Mainly because of the fact that I just want to make sure that we have enough defenses. The one cannon is really good against just having the meteorites, but I do need to get more defense in case we do turn on any of the AI stuff. Because I do want to turn on the drones and probably the cyberhounds. And for those we will need many, many more cannons. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do another cut while we finish getting some of this stuff out of here, and we'll bring you back once we're back at base. See you in a bit. Hi all, and we're back. And so I picked up, I don't know, like 8 or 10k of silver, like 15 or 20 of nickel, you know, so just basically a couple of the things that I was out of at the base. And so we're on our way back. And I just wanted to show you, if you remember early on when we first took this thing out, how she was bouncing all over the place. The additional weight of having all of the equipment really did help settle her down a lot. So I've also played with the traction controls, so we're up to 60% traction. Oh, this isn't good. We don't want to be drifting in a meteor storm. Okay, come on. We can do it. Up we go. Let's make sure our connector is turned on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Oh, I don't I don't want you to drive. Oh, okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of speed going here. Like I said, we don't want to be drifting with meteors crashing down around us. Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. This is why I was saying I might need to step the ramp out, because she does not want to get up there. Okay, come on. You can do this. You can do it. And there you go. Come on. You can do this. Oh, I might have to get out and push. There we go. Yes. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to increase power on this thing, I think. How close are we? Hey, look at that. Oh. And now the nice thing is that when you latch on, you lock your links. Let's take a look here really quick. As you can see, I'm out of hydrogen. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure we got back in time. So let's go ahead and take a look, see what we've got in here for silver. We've got 8k, 14k of nickel is still processing. we're going to go ahead and move this over. So we have a refinery here. Let's go ahead and drop the silver over there so that that's processing out. And that will allow our base assemblers to start working on the stuff that they need to be working on. Now I want to bump this up. What is this missing? This is missing magnesium. Okay, that's easy. So let's go in, get charged up. I'm going to go grab some magnesium. I'm not going to do another cut because we've only got a couple of minutes left, so. But yeah, the base has come along nicely. The mobile base works much better than I had actually anticipated. Like I said, my one main concern with it is its ability to take a hit from meteorites. But, you know, to be fair, anything outside of multiple layers of heavy reinforced armor are probably going to run into issues. Alright, so how much uranium? Let me check really quick. I want to make sure nothing's draining uranium from areas that it's not supposed to be draining it. Okay. You, however, we're going to go ahead and do 3 to you. We're going to send just 1 over there. Right? Okay. So what we got going on here. So it still needs magnesium. Are we really out? I can't believe we're actually out of magnesium. We can't be out of magnesium. Well, I guess we are out of magnesium. Okay. That would be why things are starting and stopping, because it's trying to make do with what it's got. You know what? We'll just head down this way since it's right here. Let's go ahead and grab a little bit of magnesium really quickly. We don't need much. One complete inventory is probably more than what we need, but for now at least. I love the fact that magnesium mines so quickly. Oh, there we go. And don't worry, we won't leave the useful resources there on the ground. Actually, while I'm here, let's go ahead and drop you over there. We're going to take you back. Let's grab the last of our magnesium. And I think that is probably going to about do it for today. Now, what I'm going to do is I will continue working off camera. If I remember to do it this time, I will actually record it while I'm working off camera. So it'll be on camera but off camera. You know, that way you get time-lapse stuff running. You know the drill by now, hopefully. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping in. I definitely appreciate it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all. And if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, always feel free to throw them down in the section below the videos. I do my best to get back to you in a timely manner, but as you know, I do sometimes take a little bit longer than intended. It's nothing personal, it just means I ran out of time. And as I am out of time, I'm out of here. If you're new to the channel or you haven't done so already, I do ask that you subscribe, as not only do the subscriptions and likes help the channel to grow, but they help keep you up to date when new content comes out. And well, if you've been here before, you probably know I release stuff pretty much daily, and this way you know exactly what's coming out and when. Anyway, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and thanks again for stopping in. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Oh, let's see. We have this going on. Check our production really quick. Why are you defaulting to the mobile? You are waiting on magnesium, so you're just waiting for that to process, right? Because I don't think you burned through it all already. Yeah. Oh, I might need to go over to the TIM module for inventory management. It's a little bit better, I think. Oh well, problems for other days. Off to mine.